if you're not doing something with real estate, you're really missing out because you don't have that depreciation.
So one of the things I've enjoyed as well is this notion that, and just thinking down the road, that because when you sell a building, then that everything that you depreciated kind of getting, this is an oversimplification, but gets comes due exactly. So it's not that you don't have to pay taxes, is that it's deferred. Now, with the current tax structure, because of bonus, where you can write so many things off in the first year, the way it currently is you could then defer even when all that depreciation gets recaptured. But then if you buy another building, let's say you put 100 grand in and you could show an $80,000 loss year one, that could go against the recaptured depreciation of their building, and you keep kicking the can down the road. But we're going to start phasing this out, where it's going to go down 20% every year. I think starting in 2023, you can only depreciate 80%, bonus depreciation 60, for all the way down to 25 years from now. And so I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to deal with that? Because that means, in order to, fully shelter that gain, let's say after 5 years, now I'm going to need to buy a heck of a lot more property to completely offset the recaptured depreciation, which is it's trickier because I don't personally have the resources where I can now go buy to make this to oversimplify this. Let's say now I'm going to need to spend 500 grand in new projects to basically shelter 100 grand in gains. Let's just say it's. So I mean, are you thinking about that, or are you just like thinking, well, that's a long time from now?
No, everything you said, I agree with, but I will just continue to buy, new assets. And you're right about, what's the ratio that you have to buy to offset. But when you first start out, and it was good timing for me just by dumb luck with the bonus depreciation, you invest in these things, and then you don't have a whole bunch of passive income coming in. So guess what you do? You've just built up this bank of a whole bunch of passive income that you can use later. So that'll help. But and who knows how the tax landscape is going to change as the different administrations come and go. But even when you do pay the taxes, think about all the time that you had that money and got to use it. So it's almost like a mortgage. You're paying off future debt in current stable dollars. So and even if obviously the bonus depreciation is going to taper off, but still the best game in town. Even when we get out to that point, I think, or maybe there'll be a new game. I don't know.